And hello, Shark fans. This is your beloved Soldier of the Inverted Cross, Rip the Full-Blown Freak Show, aka the Gold Member, here for another Rip's Random Reviews. And today we're looking at a figure I picked up last night. It's the Walmart exclusive Marvel Legends Thanos. And I gotta say right off the bat, I love this guy. I never had the Build-A-Figure version because I didn't like the colors and the way it looked, but I love this one. I love the accessories. I love the fact that he has the Infinity Gauntlet. A lot of stuff I love about this figure. Let's talk about accessories really quick before we get into the figure, because I'm not going to swap these out, but he comes with another hand, for this one, to replace the Infinity Gauntlet, and then a cuff, like the one on his right side over there, that you basically just, slip it on, and there you go. And that's cool, but I mean, I'm keeping you with the Infinity Gauntlet, definitely. And the other really cool accessory I like is he comes with this face that the other one didn't come with. This alternate head. And the detail in the blue, and it's the metallic blue, and the eyes. Just, this looks really good. And I have found myself, already taking off that head and putting this one on for a couple photos. I mean, of course, I do keep that cool grin, but before we actually do get into his paint and everything, we'll do a few size comparisons. Here he is with another figure I picked up recently, Death's head. And there maybe Death has a hair taller. I don't have a lot of figures near me at the moment. Here's a Black Series AT-AT driver, and this is about the size of an average Marvel Legend. So you can see that. And then the most important comparison, here he is with the Diamond Select Classic Thanos. Let me slide this one back and just angle the camera up a bit. And that's the thing, I don't know if he's going to replace him in my collection due to the size. And the articulation on them are very close to similar. I think this guy's missing an ankle pivot, but you'll see what I mean when we get to the actual articulation part. But now, let's look at the sculpt and the paintwork on this guy. So the face, like the other one, looks really good. I know some people don't like the darker purple. It doesn't really bother me. I like it. It's fine. I love this metallic blue. I love that they actually painted the silver details that the last one didn't have. Just everything on it looks really good. Like he looks like a fun figure to pick up and just pose and play with. The joints, I will say, are beautiful on this thing. They just work so well. I thought they were going to be much tighter, and they aren't overly loose either. So you can see he's got all of his Infinity Gems in here, all of the stones. This gold spine does kind of hinder and the articulation. He does have some loose joints. The one thing that concerns me, and let me know if your Thanos has this issue. I'm assuming since this thing was previously a Build-A-Figure, that's why this arm is a little bit, and it's not doing it right now. It wiggles like this a bit. And I'm assuming just because, that's not snapped all the way in. So yeah, like I said, what I was saying about the also this is a separate piece. You can just unpeg it and you can pop it right off, like on the last Build-A-Figure. And then you can just pop it right back on. It's got some nubs and some tabs, and you just pop them in. And this is what I was saying about the Marvel Select one. So while the Marvel Select one has all the arm joints that one has, that this one has, the legs on this one are very limited. The only thing I found that it has that the other one doesn't are the boot cuff and the boot cuff rotation and the ankle pivot. Sorry, my bad on that. But otherwise, he's got a swivel in the head. Can look up pretty far, down pretty good. The ab crunch really is loose and doesn't do much. Like, it goes back, but I can't get it to lock, to hold, and I can't get it to go forward very well. So you're mostly going to have him like this. This gold piece here is a floating piece, and he has a waist joint in there. Again, it's got a ton of range. And then the arms can go about this far up. They can go forward, but you're going to pop this loose if you go too far and have to peg it back in. Bicep swivel. This arm, the bend in his elbow is not much. It is not much. Swivel in the wrist. hinge. This is a separate piece from the actual hand. The elbow bend, though, without the Infinity Gauntlet is, again, not very much. That's why I was saying the Diamond Select and him. I think the Diamond Select actually has a deeper elbow bend. And then this side has a pivot and a swivel, just like the other side. Now, the legs is where the Diamond Select kind of beats this guy out. That's it. They go no further out than this. They either go this far in or that far out, and then they hit. That's it. Again, you won't need him to do the full splits. He's Thanos. And he can kick forward a decent amount. His knees bend much further than the Diamond Select, I believe. He has a swivel at the boot. Feet can hinge forward that far, back this far, and there's a really good ankle pivot in there. They are reissuing the Diamond Select, and again, I love the Diamond Select Thanos. This one I actually like more due to the colors, but he won't be replacing my Select Thanos. That's the thing. It will be just a solo figure I have standing on its own to pose and to play around with, just for photography. I think it's a very beautiful figure to take photos of. The Select is definitely going to be my big, towering monster that he is, the big hulking beast that he is, And this one, I'll pose it with some of the Avengers, but for the most part, he is going to be a more solo, off-to-himself figure I'll be using for various things. I do like him, and I do suggest him, especially for the fact that this is like $18 for a figure that was previously a Build-A-Figure. So, it's definitely a steal. The Walmart exclusive like this one and the Black Panther, they have really been knocking it out of the park. But yeah, with the Diamond Select one being reissued, I'd also say pick that one up if you get the chance, if you want it. It's really nice. And here comes an Infinity Gauntlet that I don't have with it at the moment. It's back in my room. But yeah, definitely, the Legends one is definitely worth getting. And I really like it. It does put a smile on my face. So, until next time, this has been your beloved Soldier of the Inverted Cross, Rip the Full Blown Freak Show, aka the Gold Member, signing off. Farewell.